asked the scientist. Earth really rocks. Welcome back to my science lab, friends. This time I'll answer some of your Earth science questions. Our planet really rocks. Sarah asked, is there a new continent formed called Zealandia? Yes, indeed. There's an eighth continent called Zealandia. But no, it isn't newly formed, just newly found in 2017. How could a continent stay hidden for so long? Well, Zealandia, known as Tiru Maui in the Maori language, lives mostly underwater. It's located just east of Australia. Only its highest lands, New Zealand and New Caledonia, poke up above the Pacific Ocean. Zealandia is not quite two-thirds the size of Australia, making it its smallest continent. Letitia, June, and many others asked, why do volcanoes erupt? Earth has had a fever for nearly 5 billion years, and volcanoes help control the heat. The planet began as a ball of boiling rock. It has been trying to cool it down ever since. Its outer layers have been chilled and solidified, forming the ground we walk on. But many miles beneath our feet, Earth is still fairly hot. In some places, rock boils as red-hot magma. As the magma trends below, it pushes and shakes the earth above. It's kind of like a pot of boiling water rattling its lid. These earthquakes can crack Earth's crust and create vents or openings. The bubbling rock and hot gases burst out to the surface through these exit holes. We call the holes volcanoes. Every day, around 20 volcanoes are actively erupting on Earth. Each eruption will release a planet of just a teensy bit of more is raging here. This is Ross's 33-second video. I'm going to make it a bit faster. It doesn't have even any sound anyway. Mario asks, what islands are famous for being lost? Lots of islands have been lost. Here are a few famous ones. In the summer of 1831, a volcano erupted right out of the water in the Strait of Silesian. It was smack in the middle of an international trade route. England, France, Silesia, and Spain all rushed in to claim ownership of the sizzling island. Newspapers guessed that they would end up fighting a major naval battle, but by autumn, waves had worn away the island until it was completely submerged and the international fight fizzled out. New Moor Island, also known as South Talpati Island, appeared in the Bay of Bengal in 1970. That's when hurricane caused powerful waves to bring sand and split up and silt up to the surface. For decades, India and Bangladesh argued over ownership. Each nation wanted the island's rich fossil fuels. However, the dispute ended in 2010 when rising sea levels swallowed the island. And in the spring of 2017, powerful waves struck a huge pile of sand on the North Carolina coast. The mile-long sandbar that was left behind can famous for its heaps of seashells. This prompted an 11-year-old visitor to name Shelly Island. Shelly Island welcomed tourists from around the world until 3 autumn hurricanes swept it back into the sea. Monroe, Nafdi, and many others asked, how do gems form? Gems may be shining rock stars now, but they all began as modest blobs of muck. Some gems can form when rain washes materials out of the ground and deposits them inside rock cracks. Then, muck may build up into rainbow-rich opal or copper-rich turquoise. Our gemstones are made deep inside Earth's hot spots. There, minerals of all kinds and mix of boiling water or melted magma. When this bubbling still cools down, mineral particles can click together and form crystals. Each combination of particles can click together and form crystals. Each combination of particles is recipe for a different kind of crystal. For example, Earth contains a lot of silicon, oxygen, and aluminum. Combinations of these can create clear crystals of quartz, beryl, or corundum. Other combinations, plus a dash of another metal, and maybe a zap of radiation, become colorful gemstones. Ta-da! Pearl antimonies, green emeralds, red rubies, or blue sapphires form. And of course, I'm running out of room to share more. Until next time, stay curious.